Welcome to Project Dropout, episode fucking 28.
Yeah,
okay.
crazy.
28.
I'm here, Tristan. You got the White.
Whoa.
And fucking what the fuck?
I
And
was
Dominic.
about to say. Good thing we don't have
pointed
cameras.
to Dominic and he named him Dwight, and he pointed to me and he named me Dominic.
I'm sorry, I was in the zone. That was in the intro.
He's
zone.
really
I wasn't paying
into it,
attention.
yeah, exactly.
He was
So
weathermanning
what do you guys want to start off with, though?
I want to talk about this whole SuperStraight shit.
Oh, we're going to start with that?
Okay.
So I'll start off on Twitter as like a little hashtag trending shit.
It started off on TikTok, I believe. Somebody made a video where they're like, I think it's fucked up that just because I don't like a woman who became a man is considered transphobic and all that and genderphobic or whatever they call it. He's like, I don't think that's fair. So I'm going to create my own thing. And he was like, I'm going to call it SuperStraight, which means I'm only into girls who were born female. and then that shit took off. Everybody was like, oh yeah, I'm super straight. They started putting in their bios.
I'm with that.
They started putting in their bios, like instead of pansexual, that shit straight switched to super straight. And I was like, he ain't wrong. Cause like,
Well, isn't gender a spectrum?
we're walking on that.
Isn't that a technicality?
Eggshells. But yeah, but I think it's true because dude, that's fucked up. Just because you don't like a girl who became a man, like you're fucking offensive. Like what? I mean, you have preferences, no?
Yeah, no.
Like
dude.
people are into only furries.
You know, I thought that was silly. I remember I heard transgender people say like, oh, you know, if you wouldn't date a transgendered woman or a transgendered man, then you're transphobic or whatever, and you're like a bigot, basically. And I think it's fucked up, right? Because like obviously not every most straight guys are not gonna want to fuck a male to female transgender.
Hey, bro, says you.
How do you know that should be
That's just
extra
how it
tight?
is, you know.
You tell me if you looked at a picture of Nikita Dragon and you
That shit got me. I was.
Everybody's got. I remember my brother showed me a picture of Nikita. You know who Nikita Dragon is?
I think you showed me before.
Right, it's an Asian woman, right?
I was gonna say, yeah. What are her pronouns? Is it she?
Yeah,
Does she go by she?
She.
Okay.
Asian woman who became a Victoria's Secret model. She's like the first transgender Victoria's Secret model.
No.
My brother showed me a picture of her. And he's like, "Hey, would you like smash?" I already knew. I could tell, and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna say that." Because anytime a guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, would you smash this girl?"
I mean, now
that looks hot.
Ever since
It's
they
like,
had
yeah,
the
you already
fucking Kris Jenner shit.
Yeah.
Remember that I was in high school. People were like, "Oh, dude, would you fuck?"
Would you fuck? Everybody's immature with that shit. It's like,
Yeah.
But they cut you off, man. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying it's like fucked up. The whole like, you're a bad person if you don't want to fuck a.
I mean, you're
Who
only
the
really
fuck is
bad
saying
person
that? People
if
are
it's
saying
like.
that?
Yeah, some transgender people. I wouldn't say everyone.
But like, what's wrong with my logic there? It's like I don't want to have sex with
Because
a guy.
their logic is that it's a woman. Just period. It's a woman.
Technically, I guess.
And so, you should have no problem. You know, because it's a woman.
Sexually,
They think they're a woman. You know.
Is that the
And
same
they
thing
say
as
that they're a
saying?
woman. So you.
Yeah,
should
but
treat
I
them
think
as a woman.
a lot of people agree with the fact that there's sex, right? It's just people have that issue with gender, how you express yourself as like a male or female.
Yeah.
So they say like I'm a born male, biological male, right?
Yeah.
But I express myself as a female.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, like, yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck you because like you're born male. Like, I don't care how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's
Is it the same thing as saying a gay guy's fucked up for not wanting to fuck a girl, or is that completely
yeah,
different?
no, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not the same thing
The
at all.
logic isn't consistent.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the whole super straight thing was like to kind of like combat like
Yeah.
people's like, well, what was it exactly? They just kind of started it because
It was a meme by some white kid who was just like, "Oh, y'all over here hating on me every time, so I'm gonna start my own thing, super straight, which means I'm only into females born females."
Is super straight transphobic or what?
I don't think so. I mean,
People say
I think
it is.
transphobic's getting a little out of term. I think people are taking it a little too far.
This kind of reminds me of like when people were talking about like whole Black Lives Matter thing, and then people were saying like all lives matter, and like people were like, well, that's fucked up because you're protesting to my protest. And it's like, it's like I guess like because like the whole issue is like Black Lives Matter, like they need the most help, right? And so like saying all lives matter is like you're ignoring Black lives, I guess.
Like I hate to transition like this. This kind of came into my mind talking about this real quick. Right?
Okay.
So
Segue.
yeah, a little bit. So in Louisville, right? They got a new sheriff there. That's where Breonna Taylor got shot. That city.
Yeah.
And
Rip.
they're doing things differently over there. A cop, right? And I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding this situation or what's going on, but so basically this cop and his partner were, I guess, talking to somebody, and they're trying to arrest them, and they went and grabbed his partner's taser, and they thought that they were grabbing his gun, and so he shot them, right? And so that guy got fired, right? And I don't know if they should have got fired or not. Because, I mean, I guess it's a mistake.
I mean, that's kind of what has to happen, though. Because if you don't do anything, then you get a whole nother right.
How did he know that he was trying to grab his taser? I mean, like,
because he's grabbing onto his belt.
So he was.
He got close enough to be grabbing onto him like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, to be fair though, I guess.
Like, I would assume he probably wants to grab any weapon really, like my gun or the taser. But
yeah, I don't know. Because it's on. I think it's on opposite sides.
Probably had sleight of hand. He was like.
But yeah, I don't know.
When did this happen?
Like a month ago or something, a month or two ago.
In Louisville?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is that? I heard of that.
I don't fucking know.
Probably St. Louis.
St. Louis, huh?
I don't know. That'd be kind of stupid.
St. Louis is in Michigan.
No, it's in Missouri.
Is it?
Yeah, St.
Oh,
Louis.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm dumb.
it's not in Michigan.
You're right.
That's the South.
But basically, they got this new sheriff, right? And they're talking about the whole like, Breonna Taylor stuff, and they're saying like, oh, some people think that justice hasn't been done for Breonna Taylor yet. But her family got $12 million, right? Paid out. And then every single cop that was involved in that shooting is either fired or arrested. So I'm not really sure what more you could want from that.
Because they want her life back, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's fucked up, but yeah. I don't know.
If family got compensation. I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
I just heard that they remember George Floyd? You know, he died like almost a year
ago.
ago.
He got $26 million. His family got $26 million.
Exactly.
On top of the GoFundMe money, which is like $1 million too.
Yeah, a lot of money.
So they're a fucking dynasty now.
Yeah.
Off of their fucking.
They're
But
rich.
then you do have to remember they have all that money, but it still doesn't fix the problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure his family.
Well, that's
is
an
still,
issue. That's what I'm saying too. Like they have a
pretty
lot
sure
of
his
money.
family's like,
No,
yeah, they got
I
that
can
money,
appreciate
but-
people that actually care about him, but there's a lot of people, like members of his family, that like, literally haven't talked to him in years, and then now they're fucking
I can
stacked.
see
Oh, yeah,
up.
but that's a whole separate argument. That's a whole.
Now they're stacked up, you know, off of this
Yeah.
shit. So
They got bread.
like Biggie said, more money, more problem.
Who's considered the family? Just like
I would say
immediate family,
yeah,
no?
immediate family.
yeah, but like some of those
sisters,
people haven't talked to him in
sons.
years because he's like a drug addict and shit, you know.
yeah. It just I was hearing about the whole thing and people were saying like they're pissed off that that they not that they got a lot of money, but that the taxpayers have to pay for that shit.
Oh yeah.
It's not really like
Because they don't sue the fucking
Yeah.
like the guy who did it or something, because the lawyers always say like don't sue him, he doesn't have shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sue the fucking city, and then you get fucking millions of dollars.
get the public's money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so I mean that's pretty consistent though as far as like the whole family thing, right? Like usually when someone gets killed by the police, people that haven't talked to their fucking son in like 15 years will go and sue the police department and get paid out a couple $100,000 or a couple million. So
That's awful.
That's what
That's
that's
awful.
what it is.
That's awful. But I mean I hope they could get some type of I don't know, what do you call it?
Closure.
Closure, I guess, with that. I don't think they really care about that though. I mean, like the real family, right? I don't think they really care about that. They want to see like the guys in jail because I know Derek Chauvin isn't like. in
He's
jail
gonna go
now.
on trial, I think,
Yeah.
next couple weeks, something next
So
month.
I don't think they really give a fuck about that. I mean, then again, that's like $20 million in your bank account. But
Mhm.
I don't know the relationship with their
I'm
son.
pretty
right?
sure they got like $12 million from the GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, they got a lot of money. I remember people were saying like, go donate there. I'm like, I'm not gonna donate no more. Like,
Yeah.
this is like so much money going to one family. Like, they don't need it.
Racist.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What,
not
you
that.
don't want
It's
to. You
just-
don't want to stack more money up there, literally multi-millions.
Yeah, it's
what
like
the
no, I'm good.
What a fucking bigot.
V-Bucks they could have got.
Exactly. But yeah, what a segue. We're talking about SuperStraight.
Yeah.
I myself I'm straight.
Gasp.
Gasp, right?
Yeah.
I join you. I identify
Exactly.
as super straight.
Super straight.
I have no problems with transgender people. Let that be clear.
No, yeah, I got no issue. I think
I have gay friends.
I have gay friends, and I'm
I have
always
black
welcome
friends.
to have a transgender friend. Just hit up my DMs.
But look, let me lay it out for you. I have no problem with transgender people, but I don't want to fuck you. That's
Wow.
Well, Tristan, that's
Wow.
controversial. Actually,
I'll be friends with you. I'll talk to you. I just don't want to have sex with you. That's all.
If I'm drunk enough, maybe.
Yeah.
If I can't tell who you are.
That's just most people. Don't take that personally.
Yeah.
I don't want to have sex with anyone.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea.
Exactly.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
The exchange of bodily fluids? Ew.
Yeah, but speaking about the government and shit, we're talking about how
A
COVID is now not the number one threat no more. Everybody's reopening, and then we got Texas that went up like 100% reopening or something like that. This like the past Tuesday.
COVID no longer exists in Texas. If you get COVID, it's not considered COVID. It's considered a cold.
I heard that the governor said that I think Joe Biden was like, "Hey, this is going against the CDC
It was rap
guidelines."
beefing.
Yeah,
They were throwing bars at
he
each
said
other.
to go fuck himself or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
were throwing bars at
the
each
governor
other.
of Texas told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, it was a huge rap beef.
He
Biden
just
was
kept calling
losing.
him Joe instead of Mr. He's like, yo, you should call him Mr. President or some shit like that. He's like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, that's classic.
That was fire, dude.
I guess like with them, right? Since they're gonna be the first one to be like fully. I mean, is Florida considered fully reopened too? Like they've been open.
Kinda. They're on the edge of it. I would say I give them like another month at least, and then they'll be fully open.
Well, Texas is fully open, right?
Yeah.
So I guess they're gonna be like the guinea pig and seeing like what it's like. Is COVID really that much of a threat?
If it doesn't spike, then I'm pretty sure Florida will follow right behind.
Yeah. It's interesting though, because I know Los Angeles we're following in like terms of like opening things up again. We were like
Which
in a
is
purple
kind of
tier.
fucking dumb because we're like one of the epicenters of America.
Yeah, exactly. What changed exactly? We had more vaccines. but
Nothing.
I heard like ICU and shit like that was like the main reason why
I
we
mean,
were
yeah, a
closed
lot of
down.
people are getting vaccines.
A lot of
Even people in my family have already been getting vaccines. Like my
Yeah.
aunt, my grandma,
My brother's
grandpa.
wife got a vaccine. That's all I know though.
It's out there.
But
It's
I
just
don't
not.
understand,
It's
like,
not too
how-
common.
Like, how the fuck are you supposed to... Like, I thought everything I'm reading is, like, if you're not old, you can't get in. Like,
It's prioritized on your job, I believe.
Yeah, I
So,
know
like-
that as well.
So like my aunt works with autistic kids, and she has to go to their house almost every day and whatnot. So she was a priority. And then even my cousin's about to get one. Eli, he's about to get one, and that's because he works with kids too.
He does. What do you do?
The same thing with my autistic kids. They help them.
Oh really?
They go to their homes and they take care of them because the parents, it's too much stress on them to like manage a whole family and take care of a kid who needs special attention. So they have like they work for like a program that takes care of that. And
Okay.
and Eli's about to get a shot, or he got it this Friday, well today, but yeah. So it's not uncommon. It's just kind of hard to get for people that I guess aren't high priority on the job list.
Yeah.
So
For the average person...
it's not too easy.
Yeah, it's not.
If you're in the doctor field, the teacher field, probably you
Yeah.
probably already have it.
Yeah, but they ain't getting me though, so that's racist.
I'm in the gym like 24/7, bro. I'm pumping iron.
That's such a word.
I am a
bitch.
teacher, okay? See how motherfuckers how to get swole.
teaching you not to be a little bitch.
See my chest? Look at that shit. Vascular.
Um,
They call me Mr. Feathers because I'm so fucking striated. You know what I mean? My muscles just pop out.
so I want to talk because you guys brought up Florida. Is It's another like weird transition. I don't know. I keep going off to fucking topics.
Segue.
But so right now, right, if you live in Florida, for $60 you can fly to Puerto Rico, right? And you don't need a vaccine or anything because technically speaking, it's a U.S. territory. So a fuck ton of people are going over there, and they're like apparently just causing trouble. Like they're just going around not wearing masks and shit, like having parties.
Are they doing the same shit in Florida, like spring break and shit?
Yeah.
Just spring breakers.
But the difference is it's not
Well,
our.
spring break hasn't kicked
It's
off
not
yet, has
our.
it?
It's not our
It already
country,
began?
so it's a problem.
Are we done?
So like they go out there and like apparently like I don't know, there's like really specific fucking like situations because Puerto Rico has a curfew, right? And apparently like hotel workers are saying like yeah, like people will literally leave the hotel at like because you're not supposed to go out at night. They'll just leave at night and they'll go look for a party and they'll come back and be like that curfew like a real thing. They'll be like oh fuck it is real, okay. I guess I'll go inside. And like
I mean, you
apparently
can't blame them though. Everything's so cheap in Puerto Rico. Their currency is like really fucked up. So like, if we went, we'd probably be rich over there.
yeah, they're broke as fuck. So we could ball up.
We'd be able to afford bottles.
That
Service.
shit rain.
We could be like, bring us another bottle,
Damn.
and
just
like
imagine
it wouldn't
all,
even really cost that
all the
much.
Puerto Rican bad bitches there. Damn.
That's why I'm pretty sure they're not cracking down on it too much because they're making fucking gangs of money. Probably they're like, oh, don't do that, naughty.
Like,
And they're just making all the money.
Why do you sound Arabian?
yeah. Before people were doing that, some of the hotels they were operating at 1% capacity
Damn.
because like no one was going.
That low-key sounds fun though. Imagine being in an empty hotel, just running down, and nobody's there. That sounds fun. That's
And the workers are still there.
Fuck the workers.
Running butt naked.
But
butt
yeah.
naked.
Butt naked.
They're out there causing problems and shit.
Snorting coke. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Goddamn hooligans.
Yeah, they're just nothing but
Look, guys, how
delinquents.
about we go there and prove them
Delinquents.
wrong?
Oh
We
yeah,
go
we're just
there,
gonna be
wear our
the
masks.
first fucking what do you call it? Ethical tourists.
Yeah, the tour.
Just walking
We
that.
wear our
bitch.
masks. We obey the curfew. You know, just enjoy our time in Puerto Rico. Beautiful country, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's Tristan's preach.
Yeah.
Preach that bitch. Like.
Practice safe sex, you know.
Exactly. Wear a condom.
I mean, like that goes without saying, dude. Because I'm not trying to hand out no green cards around here. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. That's a hot one. That's a knee slapper.
Well, actually, does that even work like that? Because they're like technically U.S. territory, but not U.S. citizens, right?
No, but if you were to fuck one, yeah, you would have to like they would. Now they have a line to like live in the U.S.
Yeah, now they're attached to you.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that we have with them because like they are considered U.S. territory. However, those people cannot live.
They can't
Those
vote.
people.
They can't. Yeah, those
Wow,
people.
what do you mean by those people?
People in Puerto
They
Rico
can't
cannot
vote
live.
for our shit.
Yeah,
and
they
they're
can't
not
vote.
considered like a state or whatever.
Yeah, they can't like move to like Florida and be like considered like a citizen.
Yeah.
It's like a dirty stepchild.
It's like it's honestly a pretty fucked up situation.
We also own the Virgin Islands, and I think it's
What is Virgin Islands?
like they're the sister of islands.
Where next to Puerto Rico?
It's like near Cuba, I think, near Florida, Cuba.
Don't we own them?
But no one lives there. I'm pretty sure. Like very few people live there.
We just like to take up islands, huh? We have a whole Hawaii.
Well, it's because during imperialism, right?
What?
We're just trying to grab shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I'll take this. I'll
'Cause
take
everyone else, like fucking Britain, owned like half the goddamn world. We're like, okay, can we get something?
Right
What
here,
do we
fucking-
got?
Yeah.
Shit. So
That's
yeah.
when we made the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. So
We were picking fucking countries like we were picking berries and shit. Just
Oh god, I was like, they're gonna say something else. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Tell me after this podcast. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what you're
I
trying
don't know
to
what joke you're thinking of there. That's weird. But yeah, so we have like, little territories and shit. I know at one point Puerto Rico was asking because they were like actually broke as fuck. Like their economy was just actually fucked. They were like, "Hey America, just make us a state, yeah. Just take all of our debt, yes."
Yeah, I heard the reason why we don't want to make them a state. Well, one reason is because we want to keep 50 as our fucking It's
yeah.
easy. It looks nice.
Yeah,
it's
but
good to
fucking,
market.
they're trying to make we talked about this before. They're trying to make Washington D.C. a new state
No, why?
because they think they're not being represented.
Who even really goes to Washington? Only fucking 8th graders go to Washington.
Like no one fucking
Sure,
lives there.
that's
Like
what
barely
I mean.
anyone lives there.
That's what I'm saying. The only people who ever visit Washington are 8th graders or
And they can
people
still vote.
who
They're
are
part
like
of a state.
30 going through a midlife crisis.
Why are they saying they're not being represented? Like what's?
I don't know. I think it's just some bullshit.
Yeah, what's
Because
else-
everyone there is already like Democrats and shit. So I think they just want to get like skew, like get more votes.
Democrats always talking shit, dude. Always talking shit.
Such a Pisces.
Yeah.
Such a Pisces.
Are Pisces
Um,
known for being it?
I don't know.
Talk
I
shit.
just say shit like that.
Okay, yeah, because I'm a Libra, so.
Just so you guys know.
Just so you guys know. Just so you,
Just so the listeners know.
just so you girls know.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever girl listens to this podcast.
I think what I say like fucking 4 female viewers and shit.
You're
Or
gonna,
less
you're
than
gonna
that.
get catfished.
You think
Could
so?
be some sweaty
Oh,
dude.
you know what's funny? I was going on our last YouTube video and I put, "Oh, that white guy sounds so hot" in the comment section, and I got 3 likes. I liked it. I liked it
Damn.
myself, but there's some dudes out there. I know you.
No, I
Damn,
liked it.
bro,
Oh,
they-
you liked it?
I liked it.
Alright,
I
that's
thought it
the
was
one.
funny.
What about you?
No.
There's
It's someone
somebody
else.
out there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
What
funny.
You got a secret admirer.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder who. I mean, Tristan didn't tell me, so I mean, I just found my secret admirer.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I guess technically.
That's crazy. Either way, we're talking about politics a little bit more. I just want to bring up the fucking Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey? Is it McConaughey?
McConaughey, yeah.
Is it McConaughey?
I love that man.
A guy who was basically a pedophile in a fucking movie. What was that one movie? Dazed and Confused?
David confused, yeah.
He's
Oh,
like, I love
yeah.
high school girls. You know, what a great line. He's gonna be our fucking. Oh no, not our governor. Texas governor. Apparently, he wants to like run for Texas.
We'll see if he wins. He probably will because it's Texas.
Yo.
No offense to Texas.
All right, now the governor that they have is some white dude who's real controversial because he's like reopening Texas and whatnot.
Mhm.
I just wonder what Matthew McConaughey is gonna do, because
Dude, I can
he's
just
Matthew
picture him
McConaughey.
driving his Lincoln.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
Driving his
God,
Lincoln.
fucking hair dripping because it's just.
His hair
oh,
always looks like he puts a lot of mousse in that bitch.
that's
Should
what I'm
have
saying.
come to
He,
a
got
stand
that,
and
he
be
still has
like-
like that Jerry curl look almost.
So win the election and go, all right, all right, all right.
Like,
That's like his style.
like everybody's thinking. Like,
All right, do it with me.
I would move to Texas if it became.
I mean, he
governor.
looks like those Wall Street guys who does like Addy and Coke mixed together.
The only problem is like I don't think Matthew McConaughey's a Texas man. You
I
know?
don't think it matters. He talks like a Texas
Wasn't he
man.
born in Texas?
No, because I mean he's like a Hollywood guy at this point.
Yeah, but come on, it's in his blood.
I mean, everybody does that.
He's not a
They
Southern
leave
guy
their
anymore.
roots and then they come back after they're famous.
Yeah, no, he's not a Southern guy anymore. Like he doesn't.
So LeBron wasn't fucking never really lived in fucking Cleveland, but when he came back, they're like, "Oh my God, LeBron's back!
Yeah,
Oh
because
my God!"
they won him. Like he won tournaments for them.
He won
That's how that works.
championship.
Oh yeah, so he
Yeah,
just announced this
seriously.
thing called We're Texas, a virtual revival where we all come together to help Texas. Oh no, never mind. That's not government shit. That's you know how the whole storm they had in Texas. Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
okay.
what that-
So he's not running for governor.
No, he was born in Texas though, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, he's
A little
been,
ratchet
he's been
boy,
in
a little
Hollywood.
cowboy.
I
He's
can
been
see
living in
the straw in
Hollywood
his
for the
mouth.
past like 20 years. He's not a Texas boy anymore,
Hey
man.
man, when you're a cowboy,
You're always a cowboy.
you're
Yeah,
always a cowboy. You know what I mean? And he fits the picture for sure.
he does, dude.
If he was a governor that wore boots and hat, a fucking cowboy hat.
Dude, he would have the Spurs jangling
Exactly.
everywhere he walked.
This was basically like the sheriff.
Like, all right, this is what's gonna happen here now. You gonna
All
put
right,
down the gun, boy.
I would listen to him. Hold on there.
Next candidate, though, apparently Will Smith says that he wants to possibly run for president,
And then we bring up the quote
Oh,
right
God.
quick. Will
which is
Smith-
some embarrassing, laughable shit.
dude. Will Smith works hard, bro.
Will Smith,
He
if,
works
you, if, you,
hard.
if you somehow fucking hear this podcast, please don't run for president.
Oh no, I want Jaden Smith to run.
Oh god,
Comes out the icon, dude.
Okay, so this is
I'm a young president living.
all right. So apparently his quote was saying that at some point down the line he wants to get into politics, whether it's being a president or being a
Okay.
governor or some shit like
So
that.
you misinformed me.
Yeah.
He wants to possibly run for in some kind of political, seat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him being like some type of like, yeah. So he says, I think for now, let's.
He's gonna be the governor of California.
Yeah,
Okay, another
I
famous
apologize,
person.
Will Smith, but my vote's with The Rock, not you. All right. Once a Rock, always a Rock.
No, wait, I think he actually did say.
See? Or are we misquoting him, dude?
No, bro, we're spitting facts.
We don't want to get taken down for libel slander.
Oh yeah, no, this is what he said. He says, so I was starting to do my part because he wants to do his part in helping out society or whatever the fuck he does.
Vote. There you go. You're good. Did your civic duty.
He said whether it remains artistic or at some point ventures into the political arena, and that he said he wants to wait for everything to get cleaned up. And I'm assuming that's because of Donald Trump and
Is that
like,
ever
the Joe
gonna
Biden
happen, though?
situation.
Everything get cleaned up. What do you mean? Like he wants everyone to do the hard work for him, and they're gonna show up?
I have no idea.
Because if that's the case, he's just a bitch. If you want to like solve problems,
you
like,
would
get
be the
involved
same
with it.
way.
It's funny though, cause like these like
I would get in. I don't give a
hold
fuck.
on, these like media.
I'll jump in, whatever.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, yeah.
You love
Tag me in, dog.
girls can't wear bras.
Yeah. No, because we're talking about, he said like, he wants to wait till everything gets cleaned up, right?
What's
And
that?
he said he wants to wait till everything gets cleaned up.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's kind of like a bitch thing to do.
Yeah, you gotta
If
get
you're waiting for,
Yeah, you gotta get
you're
your
waiting for
hands
everyone
dirty,
to fix
bro.
things for you.
Yeah, you gotta get
so-
dirty,
You
bro.
gotta get your hands. You
gotta-
gotta get. You gotta get in
Pull the
scandals.
sleeves up.
You gotta get fucking
Entanglement.
blackmailed.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, though,
you gotta get in entanglements, bro,
literally, our political scene to the rest of the world is a fucking joke.
and you can't shy away.
Hey,
from
speaking of which, whatever happened with that?
an entanglement.
The whole Jada Smith and
We'll talk about that a little later. Whoa, you know, I like what you said right there, dude. I like what you said. Say it again. Say it one more time.
Our politics right now are laughing stock to the rest of the world because everyone's like fighting over stupid shit and saying stupid shit constantly.
Well, look, the media is gassing them up, saying like, yeah, like let's get
yeah, they're
this.
gaslighting.
Let's get let's get Will Smith.
You're gaslighting Will Smith and be like, this is a good idea.
They're gassing him. They're
Fucking
like,
media,
yeah,
bro.
let's get this boy as the president.
Well, actually, I'd say we're in second place. I'd say first place would go to the royal family right now with their whole fucking debacle of.
Oh yeah, that whole.
I would say they take first place. So right now we're like right behind them, inching closer and closer. But so far, I think they have first place.
I don't know, man. I don't feel bad for them at all. Like the
I don't think
people
anybody
left the
does.
royal
Everybody's
family.
everybody's shitting on the dude who left. What was his name? Prince Harry? Or was
Yeah,
it the-
'cause it's like, it's like some guy made like fun of them like their interview, right? It's like all we have left is millions and millions of dollars and a bunch of nice clothes. We have nothing.
Oh, I love this. Hold on. I know you guys talking about the royal family, but back to The Rock, right? He said,
Yes.
so, and he has a show called Young Rock, and in that
Okay.
show,
Great show, by the way.
he
I would
predicts
recommend.
himself as being the president in like 2032, and then he also has a quote saying, just recently back in February, he said. Somebody asked him, like, would you consider running? He says, I would consider a presidential run in the future if that's what the people wanted. And guess what
Dude,
he
that's
is?
what the people are
He's the
climbing
people's
for.
champ. So what do you think?
How is he the
Dude.
people's champ?
That's his whole slogan now.
Yeah, bro. Get the fuck out of here with John Cena.
Yeah, The Rock is the people's champ or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
I
that.
mean, he has the people's elbow, right?
Oh, people's elbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does shit for the people. Is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
He's
No,
for
he
the
doesn't.
people.
He's a peep guy.
How does he feel for the people?
He's a peep
In the
guy.
famous words of Rock, shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. That's a good one. I could see low key Will Smith maybe, but I could see The Rock going for it.
No, The Rock is way better, dude.
I can see
Will
him
Smith
going
would
for
be
it.
Dude,
put too much
I'm not
fucking.
saying who's better. I'm saying I can
The
see him
Rock
both
has
for
an
it.
illustrious career of doing dog shit family
How
films and
dare
summer
you.
blockbusters.
How
There's not
dare
a better
you.
man to run for politics.
He's not wrong.
truly.
I mean, Ballers, Rampage,
Doom.
fucking Fighting Gorillas,
Doom.
Doom. All right, dog. Put some respect on his name.
Nothing
Put
but
some
a quality
respect on-
film.
I mean, fucking
And you know
platinum
what?
films.
Also, he works out. He has big muscles.
Exactly.
So that also makes him qualify for political scene.
He takes steroids.
Exactly.
I can't think of someone better.
Who else can pick up a chain gun and shoot down a helicopter? You name one. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You name one man.
Dude, he ran with the fast crew taking down terrorists around the world.
Exactly.
Name another politician who could say that.
But was he? No, that was Chris Evans. Okay. What was that one scene in Fast and Furious when he has to go save the world and this fool breaks his fucking cast with just by flexing
Oh,
his
he-
muscles?
But it's Rock, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
He's
Rock.
Rock,
Huh?
yeah.
And
And
he
he
goes
starts-
out. He just runs out and shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, the better one where he jumps out the window and he's just like, and then he grabs a dude repelling, and that just breaks his fall.
I bet he did that shit to the other guys. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, aim for the bushes. There.
Yeah, what do you say, party for the
My hero.
Watch him as he goes. Yeah, that's what-
Yeah, I don't know.
When he drove into the bus and then started driving the bus, that's gangster, dog.
Well, look, all I was saying was, I guess, all right, despite what you have to say, I can see The Rock going for president.
He can handle every situation. Earthquakes, he made a movie about
I think
it.
he can go for
Big
president.
animals, he made a movie
I'm not
about
saying
it.
he couldn't get in.
I
What
just-
I'm saying is that he would get like
Hold on.
2% vote like Kanye.
Hold on.
How dare you?
Just imagine debating against The Rock. Like, he's got nothing bad on him, really, right?
Yeah, like what are you gonna
Yeah,
say?
no, but the
You're
problem
bald?
is like, yeah, someone asked him like an actual political question. Like, what the fuck's he gonna
I'm pretty
say?
sure you're gonna know. Like, bro, it's
At
like,
that point, I'm
it's
sure
like,
I'll figure it
it's
You
out.
know what he's
fucking
gonna say?
script.
He's gonna say we're Ohana.
Yeah.
That means we're family.
Yeah.
And that's it. He won my vote.
I'm gonna assume it's like politics is like a script, right? You just kind of like have these talking points in your head, right?
Yeah.
So did I say Hollywood or did I say politics? I mean,
Politics.
yeah,
He said politics.
All he has to
yeah.
do is just say something Hawaiian or Samoan, and he got my vote. Bretta.
Yeah,
That's it.
I don't know. It'll be weird if that guy goes for president. Like, I was joking, but now that it might be serious, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not with it.
You're a fake one.
Big fan, dude. Big fan.
No, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Rock 2020, 2032.
2032.
Speak it into existence.
Dude, at that point, I'm like, I mean, I'm too old for this shit. It was funny like 10 years ago, but now it's not anymore.
It's gonna be a running bit for the next 10 years, next 12 years. I mean.
Fuck, we really spoke this into existence, huh?
Exactly.
What did I say, guys? What did I fucking say?
What's going on with that whole Megan shit though? That lady, the sexist lady, what's her name? Duchess of something of Success. That's what it's called, right? She's a Duchess of Success.
Duchess of Success.
Yeah, she's a Duchess of something.
Isn't it like Meghan Markle?
I think you're talking about
Yeah,
Meghan
right,
Markle's
yeah.
lady. She left. She's not a princess anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the lady that's been talking shit, right?
Was she sexist?
Yeah, she's been talking
She's been
shit.
disrespecting my homies. I didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in
Talking
London,
mad
England.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, I seen people making memes of her husband
Her dog.
because the brothers were one's like all fat and already balding, and then the other one's like doing a heavy ass workout and shit.
Or that
And
who's
they're
like,
like, oh, yeah, we see which one's the favorite son, which
Uh.
one stayed.
Yeah, what was that whole issue though? She was saying like they're racist and whatnot.
Yeah, she said they're racist. She said that she wanted to kill herself, and that like no one would help her inside the palace. Apparently, what they're saying is racist though is that
What about her husband? Like,
they
I
question.
feel like the
her
royals.
husband just sits there, listens to her talk shit.
I think they just talk shit just because they don't get too much love in royal family. 'Cause, I mean, the brother does do a lot more shit and does look better. So I mean,
the guy that's balding.
no,
Oh,
No, one is not
oh,
bald.
the
yeah,
orange
one's
hair.
not the yeah,
Orange hair,
was it
yeah.
red or orange, whatever. Anyway, yeah, they seem like the more favorite couple. So I'm guessing they're gonna get jealous or pissed off because they're not getting too much attention. So they're like, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna turn this bitch upside down.
Let's talk shit.
Well, the people that
Exactly.
left were the ones that everyone loved. The black chick and her husband.
She's not
Harry.
black. She's like Mexican.
I was about to say, yeah.
No, she's black and white.
Mexicana, no?
She's
I
white.
thought she was.
Does she
Latina.
No, she's half black.
Oh,
For real?
Yes, she's black.
I would have never guessed that. I would
Pretty
have thought she
bad.
was more
She's mixed,
Latina. Yeah,
But yeah, she's half white, half black. I think.
that's crazy.
I think.
That's
Don't
brazy.
quote me on that.
Interesting. So her issue was, I want to commit suicide,
And she said that apparently when she was gonna have her kid, they were wondering how dark he's gonna be. or something like that. And whether they're gonna give him a title or not because of how dark he is.
I don't know about that kid. He's looking a little too black.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, he's got my eyes, dog.
Yeah, that's a little too shaded. Let's. God damn. I mean, I don't doubt it, right? I'm pretty sure like they're pretty fucked up, but like.
I mean,
So
I have
making
no
a
idea.
choice,
I don't know what
okay.
it's like behind closed doors, but I know that all the families basically been like, hey, you know, we're disappointed that they're talking shit.
Oh yeah, is that what you're saying?
You know, fuck them.
Yeah. I wonder
Nah,
how
they're very cordial about everything.
Yeah, how did they like respond to that?
They were just like, oh, you know, the allegations of racism, or whatever, are not true, and you know, they'll always be welcome as part of the family, but just not as royalty.
not as well.
Damn.
Yeah, because they got stripped of their titles.
For doing that?
crazy.
No, they left the family. Like
Oh,
they
they
went out of their way to leave. And they had like there's a time period for them to come back. They didn't come back. So they're like, okay, you're out.
Damn.
I thought you said the couple that was fine left.
What couple was fine?
His brother,
What brother?
the prince's brother.
Yeah, he's
Which
a brother, the bald head.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bald guy. He stayed. He's there.
Oh, okay.
His name's
Yeah.
Prince Harry now.
Yeah.
Is he?
Fuck, I don't know.
I thought Harry's the one. Harry's the one that left. Harry and Meghan are the two people that's left.
It's crazy that her name is Meg Han. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
Meghan.
how you pronounce it.
McCon.
Meg Han.
Megan.
And there's like a fucking a British like newscaster guy, right? He like listened to that interview and he's like, you know, I'm sorry, but I just don't fucking believe her. Yeah.
Oh, Pierre Morgan.
Yeah, Peter Morgan. Yeah, he's like, I just don't believe her. You know, like she could read a weather forecast and I wouldn't believe her.
Dude, I love British like news people. They're just so good with their words, where they make like the smallest problems just seem so disgusting. Just pure rubbish.
Yeah, like
Just-
Gordon,
I was just
Gordon
like,
Ramsay
fucking
literally makes you feel like you committed a crime while cooking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit's awful.
Yeah, but it's because his teacher was a cunt.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah.
His teacher was a cunt?
Yeah, the teacher that he served underneath is like an asshole.
Oh,
And
so
so
you-
he's an asshole too.
I mean, that's like most chefs. No.
At least that's what he was taught.
Well, I think he's only asking for the TV.
No, he's
right?
he's an asshole when he's like in the
TV yeah.
job.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
True,
doing
because
shit.
that's half the reason I watch.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have watched any Hell's Kitchen episodes if he was like,
Gordon Ramsay.
you know what, we can really work on your dish right here. It's pretty cold.
No, you see, this is
I was like,
this is
nah.
fucking shit. Alright?
Yeah,
You
that's
wouldn't
better.
get classic lines like, "It's raw, it's fucking raw."
Yeah.
Wait, what do you say? You wouldn't what?
You wouldn't get classic lines. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, he got fired for that because they said he's being insensitive. They said that you basically because he said that someone that said they wanted to kill themselves was lying. He's being insensitive.
Oh yeah, I remember one lady was like, "A." He said "A" to him. He's like, "Hey, I'm not your fucking dog" or some shit like that, and then he called her like a bitch.
Did he say cunt any times?
I think he was to say cunt.
I was gonna say, I feel like he would be like, you fucking cunt.
Apparently, like another newscaster though, like just like talk mad shit to him for saying that she's lying, or something like that.
Oh, Pierre Morgan.
Yeah, Pierre Morgan.
Oh, you said Pierre Morgan got fired?
Yeah, Pierre Morgan.
Oh,
got
okay,
fired.
we're back.
Or no, he basically got fired, but he like left, right? So he didn't get fired.
Oh, he left before he can get fired?
Yeah,
He's like, fuck you, I'm out.
yeah, because I don't know. If I was him, right? And I'm looking like, oh, this is a liar, and someone starts scolding me. I'd be like, listen, all right, shut the fuck up, all right? You're trying to get those fucking brownie points
I know.
with fucking you know
You really want to cuddle?
social justice bullshit, okay? But look, I just think she's fucking lying. That's it.
Yeah, it's fine to have an opinion. He has a strong opinion, you know.
Yeah,
He's straight up just
obviously,
like,
yeah.
You're fucking lying, bitch. I do not believe
I
you
don't believe
whatsoever.
you. Yeah.
That's kind of like okay, like but
Well,
why?
I think he didn't like that she's just like talking shit about the royal family without any proof, right? It's just her just
yeah,
saying.
it's just her fucking testimony, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's what she says. But I mean, that's enough.
Yeah.
No, I was just kidding. That's not enough.
Yeah. Apparently. Yeah.
For most people, that's enough. But like for me, like
Well, that's the whole thing,
when
right?
I hear like one person say something like okay,
No, but the thing, okay, the society we live in is that the victim, right,
yes,
is
listen.
innocent, right? The victim is telling the truth until proven otherwise, and the you know person who committed the crime is guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, what's our standard as Americans? You're innocent to proven.
You're innocent until proven guilty, but the way it works now is that you're guilty until proven
I
innocent.
feel like it's always worked that way. I feel like no one followed that motto because like I just think people initially just have biases, which like we just can't overcome. You know?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about like a case, like just a random case, right? Usually, if someone just goes into court,
Yeah.
until you see evidence, there's no bias.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, just most people have like what media shit, right? They have an emotional attachment to whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
comes
but like
out.
I'm talking about a normal court case.
Yeah,
right?
you're
Normal
right.
court case, it's like no one has any idea. They just go in there and do the evidence, whatever. The way because the media's around it, it's like, okay. I mean, it's not only about the media; it's also like a social thing, right? Where it's like,
Well,
okay,
you always want to feel bad for the person that's been victimized, for sure.
Yeah.
Because what if they're telling the truth? They're like, oh, well, I don't want to be the person that says you're a fucking liar, you stupid bitch.
yeah. I'm not, look, this is what I think, right? I don't think obviously I can
I
say,
was
oh, you're a
beating
liar,
my
you
husband,
stupid
fucking
bitch.
liar.
It's funny though when you say that. Oh yeah, I don't really believe that person. That's how people like think that what you're saying is like, oh, you're calling them like a fucking liar and like.
Yeah, but what I would say is this: I would say when someone accuses someone of sexual harassment or rape or some shit like that, molesting them, say, okay, take that information and start looking into it. Don't go, okay, that guy's fucking guilty. Throw him in jail. Fuck him.
throw him in the can.
Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit. I spent all these years idolized him. What a fucking asshole, you know?
What was that one shit with the fucking Chris D'Ella or whatever? D'Ella?
Oh yeah.
He's been getting like so many like just women just coming back to back to saying that like he's like abused them and whatnot.
Oh.
I can kind of see that. He looked a little sus.
He looks like a frat guy who seemed like he would do
Yeah.
something like that.
No, he seemed like an old, overaged frat guy.
Yeah.
Who was like 35, but was still like, hey,
Still hitting up college
yeah.
Like I could like hear that like one like yeah look into it. If a lot of victims do come out though, it's like always like you ruined your perspective on that person, right? Because there's like multiple victims.
Well, yeah, it's the fucking governor of New York, right? Where he has like
Andrew
a
Cuomo.
sixth girl or something now has come out and said that she's been sexually harassed by him.
I'm not saying that he's guilty, but I mean just saying like it don't look good for you.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, right? But well, it's like innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
So you look at the guy and you say, okay, you got either this is what happened. Either he sexually harassed 6 women, or he's getting stick stacked by a fucking.
Well, the thing is, like, when it comes to somebody who's like in a high political office or something like that,
Yeah.
you could see that victim's incentive as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
sure.
that's how it always works with people. That are,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what makes it hard. Like,
celebrities or politicians.
it's like with like Brett Kavanaugh or like even Kobe Bryant had that issue too, where a woman came
Dude,
out
I swear to God,
Michael
every
Jackson.
week there's a new basketball player being accused of sexual
like sexual assault.
assault or some shit, and it always went away.
I don't deny. Well,
They have good lawyers, probably. And they're probably paying out.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure like somebody's committed sexual assault. Like I feel like
Yeah, I understand. I'm not saying everything's
Yeah.
not true. I'm just saying like.
Yeah, ever since that no jumper clip came out about the girl getting ran on trains.
Oh, everybody's just like, yeah, fuck those
Yeah.
girls. Like,
Yeah.
fucking with NBA
Them
stars.
players be nasty, bro. If you're willing to wait in line, like with 6 dudes,
That girl be
Yeah.
nasty.
shit,
girl's
both of
fucking
them,
gross,
both of
yeah.
them, bro.
But wow, the girl's taking it all.
Alright, the dude is going, alright, this shit's been used. I'm just gonna hop in there. Like, what the fuck? Have standards,
I
man.
get it, but this girl's going back to that's a fucking job at that point. Like, the guy comes in, he grabs his beer and dips. This girl's there serving it up. Like it's crazy, man.
Imagine being last in line. You got some issues, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it depends, right? If the guys like they just kind of went in there, and they didn't nut or anything, then I think it's kind of
Nah,
okay.
She made it clear what they did.
But if all of them are just busting loads, you're basically about to dip. You're about
That's
to
what
dip
I'm-
yourself in the sauce.
That's
you know
what I'm
what
saying. That's fucking disgusting. Like, what kind of dude is like
ooh, it's warm in here.
that dude is down bad.
Fucking lit in
He's
here.
like, what the hell? I didn't even.
Oh, what's popping?
Can you
Motherfuckers
imagine?
made like a punch bowl, you know?
Like, wait, I'm not finished. Why is this?
I see what this
Bill, you forgot to clean.
Not to give yourself all kinds of AIDS.
is. Is this what y'all call a cream pie? That's fucked up, man.
That's disgusting, man.
Oh damn.
We should probably talk about some of this shit though.
What'd you say?
We should probably move on from whatever. This
Yeah.
conversation is.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking Megan, whatever.
Megan
If
Thee
you went through
Stallion?
some shit like that, that sucks. I mean, like, that's bad. But who
Yeah.
knows? Anywho, y'all want to talk a little bit about NFTs?
Oh my god. All right, you take it away.
No, real quick, because I think a lot of people have confusion about NFTs, right? You
Okay,
say you
go
think
ahead.
you think it's stupid. I want you to tell me
Also,
why.
like I went. So there's a website called Relic or something like that, and you can buy stuff on there with. It's purely off of Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but cryptocurrencies, and it's all garbage.
yeah.
Like the front page of like what's a hot item, it's just trash. Like every single thing on there. Like people are selling memes on there.
Yeah, people are doing really weird things. I know Grob Gronkowski, he's like doing his own NFT. Kings of Leon released their album as an NFT. Stevie Aoki created an NFT. They sold a Banksy piece for like 14 mil as an NFT. They sold another art piece for 69 mil as an NFT. NFTs are crazy right now, and like I hate it because it's like it just sounds so dumb.
I think it's the same thing as master classes. Did you know what those were? Where
They're still around.
What was that?
Not as much though. It was basically, I'm gonna teach you how to be independent and become an entrepreneur, or shit along those lines. Of I'm gonna teach you how to do this and all that. That's what master classes.
Yeah, but it's just someone that actually knows what, like that you know.
What does that have to do with the MCs?
Because it was the same idea where it was something really stupid, but it just took off.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And they made a lot of money because it was literally just join my class for like $20, and a lot of people did it, and a lot of people got away with it. It was just basically a bunch of bullshit about how you can better yourself and make yourself wealthy and whatnot.
Yeah, but technically, I guess NFTs aren't like some dumb thing, right? Because it's like
kinda. There's a legit
NFTs
part of
have an actual like meaning. It's called non-fungible tokens, right?
That's what I'm saying. But it's a smart idea, but how people are taking it is stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's what I meant.
They're making a lot of like really dumb things that like seem to be worth something, but they're really not. I guess.
Yeah.
And
it's a great
like
concept.
Overhyped. But NFTs are like they're called non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible token is anything that can't be traded for because it's unique in itself. So like you can't trade like let's say a fucking baseball card. You're not gonna trade that for like just any other baseball card if you have like your own unique one, right? That's what a non-fungible token is. It's like unique to its own self.
Yeah, but why would you want a digital Banksy piece?
Because it's unique. That's it. Clearly that.
Like you can't touch it. You can't do anything with it.
Yeah, but in itself, it's pegged to the idea of it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's so fucking dumb.
That's like exactly having the physical piece.
So is it like kind of
in
like
itself?
It's not.
Like think about having a physical Banksy piece and it's worth 16 mil. Why is it any different from a digital one or a physical?
Because it's physical and you actually can see it. You can put it in your fucking house and see it in your house.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, why is it given so much value?
Because the artist attached to it.
Exactly.
But, I mean, the thing about
so it's the same thing with like clothes, where it's the fucking jacket that's like a regular jacket, it's fucking $1,000, but just because.
Well, yeah, if it's like a Gucci one, right?
Yeah,
it's unique in itself.
Yeah.
But the difference is that that's actually usable.
Yeah, but they're not exactly made with the best quality.
Yeah, but hold on. There's some things like let's say a Pokemon card or some shit like that. That's fucking rare or whatever the fuck.
Charizard.
Is that usable in like day-to-day like interactions?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that what people are buying is something that's not even tangible. It's like cryptocurrency, right?
I think a better way to put it is like
crypto,
it's
but
like
the problem with it is that
crypto.
cryptocurrency, it's whatever, cause it's basically like just a non-existent currency, whatever. But when you're buying shit,
non-existent, not physical. That's
non-physical. When
it's like
you're
cosmetics and
buying
games where they're not really worth shit.
like art pieces and shit like that, that's not even tangible. That's just fucking brain dead, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you can't do anything with it.
No, the only reason why I say like I don't
besides
like it,
sell it to someone else who's stupid enough to buy it from you.
it's because it's like it's just sounds saturated where like everybody's just doing NFT.
Well, yeah, because not much celebrities doing it now.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I'm
just
saying. Like
creating some bullshit.
that's like okay, sure. But I think NFTs, they themselves have like an actual like case where they could be used for like technology and shit like that. I don't get them though. Like I don't understand them. I just understand that part that they're non-fungible tokens. That's the only thing I get about NFTs.
I think NFTs are an even worse version of cryptocurrency to me, because cryptocurrency to me is like it's something that doesn't, it's not exist, it's not tangible, it not exists, not physical, but it's worth something, right? Just because it's worth something.
Hold on, but you're saying like cryptocurrency is bad. You're comparing it like.
I mean,
to
I
what?
think
I'm not saying
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency is bad, but I'm saying
This is my
that,
religion,
that
bro.
idea, right? The idea that it's a non-tangible thing that's just worth something because it's worth something.
But crypto isn't worth something because it's worth something. Crypto is worth something because it has the technology, right? It's like blockchain.
Yeah, I know, but no one uses it like that.
What do you mean?
Everyone just trades it like an
Asset.
commodity,
Asset,
an
yeah.
asset. They don't fucking trade it
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I
oh,
get
dude,
that.
I care what technology has. It's just some fucking 20-year-old guy who's like, this shit's gonna fucking
But
go up.
NFTs would most likely hold their value. No.
Yeah. That's what
I mean,
people.
Yeah, but they
cryptocurrency.
shouldn't, because they're really not worth anything.
Okay,
It's
but that doesn't
unique for no
matter. It's
reason.
just the fact that they hold their value just makes them better.
Yeah, I understand, but that's what I'm trying to explain. It's that NFTs at this point, the way they're going right now, because they're not being used properly, they're just like it's just worth something just because it's worth something, and that's it.
Wait, I think you got it wrong. They're not. They're supposed to be used exactly like that. They're an idea that's unique.
Okay, then the
supposed to
entire
hold on.
idea is fucking stupid, because
Yeah.
all the items that you gave me so far, it's like, why would you ever want to own that digitally?
But people are buying it. That's the issue.
I mean, hey man, if you want to waste your fucking money and you have
Well, it's not a
millions of
waste if it
dollars-
appreciates, right? Because that's considered an asset.
Look, I'm gonna say it again. If you buy a digital Banksy piece, right, and you pay more money for it than the guy who bought it originally, you're fucking stupid.
Well, not if it appreciates.
But why is it like to be someone that
You could
actually
appreciate
believes
it.
that the values went up? You have to be stupid.
Like people do that though. They will actually.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys know this, but this has been happening like way before, especially with like games
like people
and
just
cosmetics. People buy profiles
yeah.
of games.
Yeah, I know.
NFTs are considered to be stuff like
But that's
that.
usable.
Oh, okay, yeah, but not when it's from like 10 years ago. Like, what is it gonna be worth in like a year? Actually, it's even worse because it drops value probably like in 6 months, 4 months.
Yeah, no, but people just like skins. So some
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But they probably spend way more money on stupid shit like that than NFTs. At least NFTs.
I guess I'm wrong for saying that NFTs are just that. I don't think they're just that, right? Because
Oh,
NFTs
yeah,
can be considered to be like think about something like real estate, right? That's not something you could trade like one off. Like this house isn't worth the same as the next house, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that in itself is non fungible. So I guess you could use NFT in terms of like on a blockchain system. Real estate would be considered an NFT. So that's one aspect of it. But right now, this aspect that's being blown up is the fucking stupid shit that you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's what people think of right now because of NFTs.
Yeah, there's just not basically it's just non fungible tokens that could be applied to a lot of different things. But right now, what's being blown up is like a lot of media shit, like entertaining,
Could
like
prostitution
ideas.
become legal with NFTs?
Whoa, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Women
Yeah, what?
can sell themselves. Men can sell themselves.
I don't think for the prices people are asking though. People are like they want like one Ethereum
How much is that?
for shit.
Oh, Ethereum is
It's
like
like
$1,000.
$1,000.
No, a lot of people are buying.
Or is it
NFTs
1,000 now?
It's almost 2,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So they basically want almost $2,000 for just garbage. Like the
Whoa,
website I was on.
What's up with that?
Um,
Ethereum isn't even garbage. That's like actual people are creating
Yeah.
decentralized.
I'm not saying Ethereum's
apps.
garbage. I'm saying that people want Ethereum to be paid in Ethereum for fucking trash. They're giving you basically nothing for your valuable asset. So like I was telling people who were selling a guide of how to sell NFTs for each page was worth 1 Ethereum.
Oh really?
Yes. And you could read the page without even buying it.
Yeah.
So why would you buy it?
I mean, I don't know. As long as they appreciate some value, but that's all that matters. But I wouldn't buy an NFT. I mean, they're confusing. Like crypto's a lot more confusing. That shit's hard. It's really complicated. But this aspect is pretty easy to get. It's just like NFTs mean more than just that. But yeah, we want to talk about that shit because it was all like somebody burned a fucking piece of Banksy, and just for the fact that that thing is burnt and it's put onto like a code or something like that, I don't know what the fuck that even means. They created an NFT and now it's worth.
It sounds like
millions.
fucking nonsense.
Well, it's nonsense, but even then, like even art pieces themselves, aren't they fucking like nonsense?
Yeah, but at least you can put art. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
You
Art
put it in
piece, you
your
can put it in your house and you can be like, hey, I have this fucking art piece.
But that's not the reason it has value.
But
though.
does that justify if it's stupid?
I would say that's still stupid, but it's even more dumb if you're gonna go, hey
Okay.
guys, look at my computer. I have a fucking JPEG of a fucking Banksy, but I
The
paid
PDF.
$17 million for.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Yeah, that's a good one.
You know what
I mean, at least you can say nobody else really has it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like
that's pretty
you
fire.
could say that. Yeah,
Hey guys, I
That's
have a 15 millibyte fucking JPEG of a Banksy.
That's like an ultimate flex.
That's what
almost.
fucking Jake Paul was doing when he created. His
But
own
what stops you
NFT
from just
shit.
duplicating it and just selling it again?
Well, you can because NFT is in itself in its own code.
Yeah, I
so
was
you
gonna
can't
say, yeah.
duplicate
Okay.
the code. I mean, you
Okay.
can make an exact copy, but we're gonna know it. It's like it's a copy of that one. It'll be.
I mean, I'm sure someone can figure out a
It's
way to fucking do
unverifiable.
it. They could be a big scam, you know?
Oh, you probably.
I'm
could.
waiting for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. And I
Um,
wouldn't jump in the NFT game because it's like wild. But I guess I would look for a company that's like doing it well.
Okay.
I don't know what company. I know a company called Superfarm that like jumping into the NFT games with like gaming with shit like that as well. But then again, I would do your research, dude, because I don't really know. Like NFTs are fucking.
Would you get
weird.
this Fortnite skin for 1 Ethereum?
Yeah, people are gonna be doing shit like that. Like that's gonna happen. In the
By
future.
1, I mean 20.
That's gonna be.
Pay me literally $20,000 for this fucking Fortnite skin.
in V-Bucks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's gonna turn into for sure. So yeah, I mean, it's been going crazy. I've been hearing all over the fucking news, and I'm kind of tired of it. You know what I mean? Everything NFTs. I'm getting fucking like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll pass in a month.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, if this is just a trend, let it go.
That's what I said. It was the same thing as the masterclass. Masterclasses took IG by storm for like a good month.
Did they?
Yeah, because everybody was on their, oh, I'm tired of my job. I want to learn how to do this, do that, do this.
Oh,
and
you're talking
that.
about shit where it's like, I make fucking whatever $1,000 every day, and I only work 3 hours a day, or some shit like that.
Basically, yeah.
Where are we at?
50 minutes.
I'm like fucking blind.
Since we only have 50
Damn,
minutes
bro.
left,
Yeah.
You need glasses.
I want to talk about
Go ahead, finish off. Yeah.
the start. I mean, so Detroit's coming back right now, right? Detroit used to be a shithole, like a really, really bad shithole. But motor companies are coming back. They're building the city back up. Very slowly, but they're doing it. So at one point, Detroit had 100 schools, closed schools, just in Detroit.
Yeah, 100
Yeah.
closed schools.
Yeah, just all closed schools.
That sounds like for like homeless people. That's a fucking party.
Yeah, okay, so across like the city, right? There's a bunch of abandoned buildings, like just houses. There were at one point there was 12 abandoned skyscrapers.
Holy shit!
There's just no one there. No one
Just
there.
free housing.
You just walk in there.
Yeah, Detroit's really bad.
Yeah.
That's why they even made the movie Semi-Pro making fun of it.
Well, that's why.
Where
That's
they,
why 8 Mile won a Grammy.
I mean, I guess.
Um,
I mean, it was more for music.
and this guy was talking about
It
because
was on
this guy was
the
watching.
soundtrack.
He made a whole documentary about this shit, right?
Oscar, I mean Oscars.
Yeah.
And he even went to an abandoned police station. It was an abandoned firehouse, court, and police station all next to each other. And he found they left everything there pretty much. He found literal murder weapons and evidence bags, like blood covered knives from like murder cases and shit. They just left there, and they left like people's files, so you could just like find their name with their picture, see all the crimes that they committed. Which is in itself kind of illegal. You're supposed to protect people's like information,
Yeah.
but it's just there for you to take it. So there's abandoned crematoriums, which people have actually
that's
found ashes, like dead body ashes, and one of them, I think I told you about this already. They found 11 dead babies in the attic
Oh, dude.
because they just crematorium in particular was like doing malpractice and shit. Like they're gonna get closed anyways, but they kind of closed themselves.
Like in necrophilia or like.
No. It's just they weren't storing bodies properly and shit. Like they're just like leaving bodies out.
Okay, good. I mean that's bad, but I mean at least it's not necrophilia.
Yeah. So that's I guess like part of what it was with the whole like 11 dead babies in the attic thing.
Oh, it was a baby crematorium ceremony. Oh,
It's just dead babies,
Okay.
and they just left them in the attic, and so that's fucking disgusting.
That's awful, yeah.
But they found a bunch of dead bodies, like the ashes of them, right? And they found like 12 at one place, and they found like 30 something at another place. And so they go around. Like, it's not like all these like news stories. It's like, hey, if you want, call in and be like, hey, do you have my fucking family member's body?
Holy shit.
Because they never got them. They just closed, right? But there's like there's literally an abandoned stadium for every type of team that Detroit has. So there's abandoned football stadium, an abandoned baseball stadium, and abandoned hockey stadium.
Where in Detroit, bro? I thought
It's all
Detroit
over
was like
Detroit.
Huh?
It's all over Detroit.
I thought
Detroit
it was-
only has literally like one city in it that's populated, and that's like
Well, I thought
Well, Detroit
was
is a city, yeah.
no. But I'm saying like
One
that's,
area?
That's literally like the one area, one city.
Like
That's
the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, so Detroit Lions.
and
and they
then
have
the
the
Pistons, which is their
Pistons.
basketball.
They have the Pistons, and I think they have
I
like
think
the
they have
fucking.
a hockey team.
They have a hockey team. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like a bustling city to me. They got 3 like.
Nah.
Yeah, they used to be.
The only thing that supports their economy, sadly, is probably drugs. They have
No,
a
they're
lot-
coming back now because of the motor industry.
No, I'm
coming
saying
back.
before.
Yeah.
they
No,
sold-
before they used to have the big 3 there, which is like Ford, GM, and another company. I think it's like Chevy or something. And they used to be a huge, like really populated, fuck tons of money. Like everyone was rich, kind of a city. And then,
That was a long time ago, though.
yeah, that was like that was like in the 80s. It wasn't that long ago.
That's fucking long ago. That's the 80s, bro.
That's 40 years ago.
Yeah, y'all are talking like if you lived in those times, you know.
No, I'm saying from our timeline at least, it would make sense.
It's 40 years ago, but yeah.
Oh, that's a long time ago for us, huh?
Yeah.
That's before us.
Yeah, that's not even one lifetime. It's still alive that saw Detroit before it became a shithole.
Okay.
You know, that's where I'm coming from at least. So because like Detroit used to be a place where like every band imaginable would play there, like a bunch of rich people live there. It was a big city.
That's why there's so many abandoned places.
So
Because
how did they get there?
So Japanese cars, right, got really popular. They're cheaper, more fuel efficient, and they had the gas crisis,
Toyota.
right, when no one had no fuel, and so people started buying cars that used less fuel. American cars were designed just to be luxury as fuck.
Fucking
Just
chugging.
giant big cars that use fuck tons of fuel,
V6 fucking.
but they just have a big ass engine, right?
Yeah, V8 with 8
And
cylinders.
you couldn't do that anymore. It just wasn't.
Yeah, they basically got fucked because they prioritized one source of income, which was vehicles.
That's
Yeah.
it.
as soon
That
as-
was their main thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's all.
It's like fucking
So,
Pittsburgh has
That's,
steel.
that's why a lot
I
of
mean, obviously they had other shit there, but it's just
they have a lot
that's
of
the main thing.
parking garages that are abandoned. They have huge ass parking garages because that was literally their one source of income. Everybody in that car had a bunch of vehicles, a bunch of cars. So they're super cheap, obviously. And that's why when they like whenever somebody makes like a video or something right there, they always go to parking garages because there's so many huge ass like beautiful abandoned parking garages
With fucking
that people just left because obviously there's nobody
fungus
there.
and shit or what?
No, they're still nice.
Find some
It
bugs?
just it looks dope because it's
Yeah,
like
it's Detroit's very
vintage.
sad because Detroit's been around for a very long time, right? And so you can go into these abandoned buildings that have these beautiful, like elaborate designs to them. They're in ruin or whatever, right? Because it's been abandoned for like 30 years.
Damn.
You know? And so this guy was talking about like, you know, at one point you can go up to this abandoned skyscraper, you could watch a baseball game from up there. It's like a perfect point to watch a baseball game from up there.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
And like all the different places used to be like open. You could just go inside these schools, go check it out, whatever. But as time passed and he started actually rebuilding the city, obviously that didn't happen anymore. I think he got arrested like 6 times, some shit like that. Because he said that they installed these cameras where if it senses you, it alerts the police.
Okay.
And they actually have police just for schools in Detroit, which I don't know what that's about, but because there's like normal police officers and then there's school police officers.
Yeah.
And so they install these cameras that instantly trip and make the cops show up. And he didn't even figure that out. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Every time I go in here, cops just show up. And then he figured it out. It's like an auto motion sensor kind of thing. But they've closed everything up now, and a bunch of shit that used to be abandoned is now being taken back. Like those 12 abandoned skyscrapers have all been
Yeah, but how did it get there? Where it just got abandoned? Like
because like I said, the motor industry was like what it was thriving on.
that was it.
And it died.
yeah. And then once they left,
When
it
all
ended
those
up
jobs were
turning
gone,
to-
they all left.
it ended up turning to
Fucking
just
gut punch.
drug renting a bunch of shit from Buffalo to Detroit.
Okay, but now it's getting back.
Now it's coming back because those big three, like Ford, GM, all them, like they're making their money again. Because now they're expanding into electric vehicles, and that's like the hot new market, right? That's where the future is.
Yeah, Japan can't
Buy
take
some
that from us.
CCI, buy some Neo, buy
Oh,
some
like new
Tesla.
fucking ugly ass Mustang.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's just
electric?
awful. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the fucking SUV one, huh?
Yeah.
Dude,
Like, how the fuck do you even
fucking
call out a
awful.
Mustang? Like, what? Like, just call it
They
something
never
else.
seen this coming.
Yeah, it's funny how they're all jumping into this whole EV shit.
Like, GM has the electric Hummer and the...
Ford's teaming
I
up
guess
with
that's kind
Rivian.
of cool because Hummers were never really made for like noise. They were just
yeah,
made
it was
for
it was just
style.
made for being like, hey, look
Being
how
a
much
fat-ass
gas I'm
box.
using.
Oh yeah, like a big
a fat ass
yeah.
box that
Yeah.
just moves on
It's
wheels.
like a fucking Jeep on steroids.
I actually watched a video about Humvees, why they became popular. It just basically it became popular just because of our war against terrorism. Like, we saw them on the news and we were like, fuck
Yeah,
It was like the same thing with the pickup
would see
truck.
that
I
shit.
forgot what truck
Yeah.
it was called.
Any video in Iraq, I see
Oh, the
Jeeps.
Bronco.
Yeah,
It's
because
pretty,
that's our car in there, Humvees.
it's pretty much the same thing like as the Bronco, where it was not really a beautiful truck.
Bro, I hate Broncos.
But-
They suck.
They just started getting pictures because of the whole.
OJ shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Bronco?
Yeah.
No.
2021 one?
It's okay, I think.
Bro, come on.
I haven't
I
seen
mean,
it.
I'll pull it up.
Get the
I'll
fuck
do a
outta here.
Jamie
That
and
shit's
pull it up.
ass. Yeah, put it up, young Jamie. The new Rivian is cool. It's like a cool SUV. Has a nice like futuristic look, as well as
Segway.
the truck. That one's cool. So I guess segue because we're talking about cars. So it's
Talking about Detroit, fool.
Broncos suck, man. Look up the 2021
I think a
Broncos.
Range
because
Rover.
it
This is a
sucks.
Range Rover, yeah.
Now look up the Rivian R1S real quick.
This SRT.
This is a Ford too, or
I know this is they partner with Ford and Amazon, but no, they themselves are a
Damn,
company.
Amazon's dipping into the car industry.
Yeah,
They better be
Yeah,
good
what the fuck is
bajillionaires.
that?
that's a good looking car.
That's an
man.
ugly ass fucking
No,
car.
you watch that car in the streets, you're gonna change your fucking opinion, dude.
Nah,
What
that,
the
can't,
fuck is that?
that car can't be troqueando.
No, believe me,
I cannot.
No, it can't. It does not pass the troqueando
that's
test.
Look,
a good car.
That ain't
Man.
an F-150, brother. I ain't buying it. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at
Yeah.
the back of that car. It has a
That
nice
car doesn't
ass.
go vroom. You vroom.
No, it doesn't because
How
it's
the
an
fuck
electric.
do you say that that's a nice car, but the Ford Bronco's not? It's like
Oh,
the
bro,
same
the Ford
shit.
Bronco was fucking disgusting.
Nah, the Ford Bronco looks more like a Range Rover.
Yeah, you really have to have bad taste for that one. I don't know. Like I don't know. Your tongue must be fucked up.
Okay.
'Cause your
Anyways,
taste
the point I
buds
was trying to
ain't
talk
working.
about whole Detroit shit, right? So, like, they have abandoned theaters, they have abandoned fucking...
That's where a lot of the videos get
Anyway.
shot. The abandoned theaters, because they're just like super dope and they're
Yeah.
like vintage. I guess that's what the.
But yeah, they're rebuilding that shit now. Like, there used to be a giant station where people would get, like, train station, right? And it was just abandoned, it's left there. And Ford bought that, and now they're using it as a development center for self-driving vehicles.
That's cool. That's cool.
And so, basically, the life is coming back into Detroit. And I think, honestly, right now, it would probably be a good time to invest in Detroit. Just
Yeah.
because it's coming, it's on up. I'll tell you that,
I
but-
would say Phoenix, Arizona is a big one too. Apparently, it's the fastest growing city as of right now.
I can't do the heat, man.
Yeah, I mean, but it's pretty fair. I don't know, real estate.
Arizona's just boring as shit.
Yeah, but it's growing though. So.
Yeah, I like grass. I like grass too much.
I never said we're gonna move to Arizona.
Oh, no, I'm saying me, bitch. Did I say you? No.
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm not even
said
talking about
me.
moving.
I said me.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
why,
I said
why,
I can't.
why are you assuming that you're gonna move to Arizona or some shit, dude? No one's pressing
I'm
you.
not, bro. I'm telling you. Fucking Pisces, man.
Just fucking around. I'm a Libra, by the way.
Can't deal with you Libras.
Just in case you forgot.
You're
know?
more like a Leo. Dude, you're giving off Leo vibes. Fuck.
But yeah, anyways, the whole point,
These
Detroit's
are
on its
fucking
way
weird.
back up, man. And I'm happy for it.
Yeah, go ahead,
it's
start
kind of a
investing.
sad story, you know?
Invest in Detroit. I don't know what.
I wonder how they're going to do because they have a
Exactly.
high crime rate.
I would invest in Ford. Ford's only worth like $8 a share right now.
12, yeah.
Or
It's
12
pretty
now,
much,
but yeah. It's gonna be on its way up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's partnering up with Rivian. I think Rivian.
It's also Ford is now cutting into Tesla's you know,
profits.
no, just their
Competition.
their market share.
Oh,
They're cutting into their market share. So is GM.
what does that mean? They're gonna like.
So Tesla used to have a 79% market share in electric vehicles, and I think now it's down to like 64%, something like that.
Okay, but like that's every company though, right? Dropping it down. Rivian's gonna be doing the same thing. Oh wait, no.
Also, this year, less people have bought new Teslas than new Fords and new GMs, as like just electric ones. Like the number of people who bought Teslas last year compared to this year is way down.
Oh really?
Yeah. But a fuck ton of people bought Fords and GMs.
What fucking electric car does Ford have?
They have the.
They actually have a decent amount.
like
A lot of them are SUVs.
It's like the Mustang and fucking other ones.
Just
They have
the
a couple different
Mustang.
ones.
It's all the one
They have a
I
couple
see.
different ones, but yeah.
Well,
So.
I want to see how Rivian does. I want to see how Lucid does.
Rivian ain't going nowhere, dude. If your car doesn't look nice, you're not gonna go anywhere.
He's got a backhanded
I
comment
mean,
right there.
Some ugly ass cars have made
That's
it
a
onto
good-looking
the
car.
seas,
It's
man.
ugly as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's because Tristan, you don't understand taste. That's the problem, dude.
You have no fucking taste. If you think that that's ugly piece of shit is a nice car, I don't understand where you're coming
Damn.
from.
Believe me when
You're
you
the kind of motherfucker that says a Cybertruck looks good.
No, I didn't.
Nah, that's what I'm comparing
You're
you
the
to.
type.
Oh, but either way, the Cybertruck's gonna do good. So either way, if you think it's shitty, it's still gonna do good.
Bro, how
So you
about
got to
Elon's
understand
dick?
market, and you don't understand market, my friend.
Okay.
The Rivian is gonna do well, believe me.
Why does it have an Audi symbol on it? On the back window.
It's a glare, fool.
That's
No,
not a
it's not.
fucking.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
right
it
there.
is.
Oh yeah, what
That's
the
why
fuck
I'm
is
pretty
that?
sure it's a glare.
I don't know why.
There's not a fucking 4-circle glare.
Or it's probably going through the. Or no, that's probably like it's probably the glare of a. neon
Look at
sign
the go
behind it.
down, go right there. That
Yeah,
one.
'cause look,
Go
the one to
down
the
to the
left.
left, to the left.
That one doesn't have it. No, to your left.
Damn, look at that motherfucker.
Oh no.
That motherfucker
Wait,
look
is that the same
mean.
one?
Same one,
No, hold on, go back to the one with the wrap. Dude, that motherfucker look
I don't think
mean.
that's rap. I think that's actually just dirt.
yeah.
No, it's a wrap, yeah.
Is it rap?
Yeah, no, it's dirt, yeah.
You should probably stop talking about this because nobody can see it.
Yeah,
We're
look,
talking
get
about
yourself.
it.
Anyways,
Go look up a Rivian. It's a pretty dope car.
It's not.
It is.
Well, I mean, look at Lucid too. I mean, check everything out, dude.
Lucid's
Go
pretty.
around.
I don't like the Lucid look. It's like very.
Lucid's very boring. It's like Tesla.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, Tesla's better,
Tesla is better, but they're
Wow.
both still boring.
but Rivian is cool. It's a new up and coming electric EV for people who are outsiders, like Jeep people and whatever the fuck, you know.
Like me.
Like to go off roading and shit.
Like me. I'm just kidding.
Pretty cool. But either way, what are you gonna look up, Tristan? I was about to close out.
Not cool.
Either way, this is Project Dropout with the boys, Tristan, Dominic, Dwight.
Yo.
You catch us on Instagram, Project_Dropout. That's with an @ by the way, as well as Twitter. Check us out on Anchor, Spotify. Give us a like on YouTube. Comment down below.
Sub to our
Let us know
Patreon.
what's up, dude. Let us know what's up. Shout out to our Patreon, dude. $25 a month. $25 a month. It's not that big of an issue, bro. If you could spend time listening to this podcast, you could spend $25.
Jesus.
You owe us money.
I just fucking around now. Peace out. Take care. And bye bye.